Yes, judges.
Hello, Dan. How you doing? You
What are you
all
up to, bro?
I'm actually watching the football, mate. This Surfshark VPN is a lifesaver, mate. You can watch the football with a dodgy Wi-Fi, even at the Emirates when you've got a big crowd there and everything like that, watching the football. Unbelievable.
Easy to set up? Well, it must be if you've done it, mate.
Ah, very, very funny. Even abroad you can watch all your favourite programmes. It's like being at home, mate.
And that's exactly what you guys can do too. Click the link in the description for Surfshark VPN. Lawless has been very quiet. I want to get his thoughts on, the title race now, and then I'll come to LB about what this might mean. The Etihad was a draw. Liverpool United was a draw. Does it mean anything? Is it too early? Like, where does this leave you at the moment with these three teams, Lawless?
Well, it's tight now. Liverpool fucked up. Absolute clown show of a team. Of all the players, I do feel sorry that it was the young lad, Kwanzaa, who has fucked up. But I said it before, that could be the Gerrard slip part 2. That pass. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. He had no pressure on him. No need to make that pass. Could have passed to the keeper. So he's basically now it's pressure. Now it's just going to be the next team to lose, really, because it's going to go neck and neck. So, yeah, it's going to be very interesting. Liverpool need those players back. They need Trent back massively. They need those bodies back because that showed that the team that they was able to put out was just not good enough, and their big players ain't got what it takes. Arsenal, a lot of games coming up, thick and fast. Bayern Munich to play. They've got to go. I swear to God, Dan, if your fucking team bend over for Arsenal, yeah, I can't ever look at you ever again.
Like, I live hundreds of miles away from you, so I'm not going to lose sleep. To be fair,
no, I'm telling you because
it's not like a pass on the way to Waitrose, mate. So don't worry, I'll be fine.
But listen,
why would they care? They don't want Liverpool City to win the league.
Yeah, but exactly. So where's your pride, Dan? Where's your fucking self-respect?
Listen, it's been stripped. I'm sat here with a pink fucking cup, mate. This is what they've done. I've got no pride. It's gone. This is a tooth. I'm really bold like you. I've pulled my hair out. It's gone. Everything's gone.
You know what makes me laugh, right, about a lot of these mugs, right, like Arsenal fans and other people, they'll sit there and go, like it's Man City, Man United. They're not really rivals. Arsenal, Man United. Oh, that was the rivalry. That was the rivalry. Oh, two teams that hated each other go for the title. Now Man United fans are bending over for such a fierce rivalry. You're such rivals that you fucking want them to win the league.
So why do you want Liverpool to win the league so much then? Why Liverpool? You got your fucking big bro bottom right corner.
No, I'll take either.
To fucking win it.
I'll take either, but this is the way I see it.
Yeah, but okay. Look at it from our point, right? If City win it, they break our record. So we are currently tied with 3 in a row each. They win it, they get 4. That beats another record of ours. Liverpool. I don't want Liverpool to win at fucking bingo, mate. Let alone the fucking Premier League.
Yeah, Liverpool. I understand. I understand. Yeah, but you go on about records and all of this shit. Do you know what the funniest thing is? Right, they could do 4 in a row, Man City, right? They could do a quad. They won't be half as insufferable as Arsenal fans of just winning 1 title in 20 years. They had 1 title in 20 years. They'll act as if they've broken all your records, right?
The streets lawless. We need to stop. What are we doing? There's a man who's on the screen next to me that is sat there loving this. We've been good for the last couple of weeks. We need to just agree to disagree, bro, and just remember.
I'm just anticipating Man United bending over, like for in a few weeks. It has.
Well, we say we bend over. We've lost fucking over 10, 11 games this season. You're saying it like we can just turn it on and smash Arsenal.
Yeah. And to be fair, like I can't even blame Man United because it was self-destruction for it. It was Liverpool beat themselves, really and truly. It was. So, but yeah, it's still all to play for. Man City. Do you know what? It was. I think it was foolish and naive of me to ever feel like because we said this in the group chat and because LB was like, "Whoa, what's going on, bro? Why Liverpool? What's happened? What's happened to West Ham, the City?" And I thought it's just they're the most likely at the moment. I was naive. I was naive to think that to ever doubt Man City. to ever think that Man City weren't the boys to pull it off. Even though it would be funnier if Liverpool did it, because
Lawless,
Arsenal
don't feel
fans are
bad. LB dates them every other fucking week. We get the voice notes.
Yeah.
That's it. Season's done. Season's finished, lads. See you next season.
Yeah,
Don't
LB.
feel bad.
I guess LB's saying congratulations to Arsenal because it was a two-way shoot off apparently. So I guess
That's
now.
not what I said. That's not what I said. That's not just my words.
I'm not gonna lie. I loved that midnight message on the chat, lads. Sorry, I'm gonna win the league.
Yeah.
No. Just that, nothing. No conversation happening. Just sorry, lads, we're gonna win the league.
Get on that cheap rum again, LB. Get on that cheap rum again, haven't you?
Yeah.
I love it. I love it when LB's just like absolute head loss moment, and the next week he's like, "Tell you what, this is looking good again now." I love it. It's just so good.
Well, my position's not changed. The reason why I was so down and deflated after the Arsenal game is because the only way I could see my team winning the league is if we won 9 out of 9. That's what I said at the time. We've now won 2 out of 9. We've got 7 left. Our next game is against Luton at home. Then we've gone down to 6 games. I believe that Liverpool and Arsenal will drop points in another game this season. Arsenal have a really tricky run now to the rest of the season. Yeah, they've got the hardest fixtures out of the 3 of us. That's a fact. City have the easiest fixtures out of the 3 of us. That's a fact, according to position in the table. So the task that my club says therefore set is, can my team now win the next 7 games? And before that, it was 9. Because that's the only way that we win the league. Because I don't see you guys dropping points in more than 1. I think you guys have got
one. Going to play Doku again the rest of the season, because that decisions like that are what is going to cost you a league title.
Hopefully, he does.
Shit houses like that.
Well, Doku on the right's not that bad. He plays all right on the right. When he plays on the left, he stinks up the gaff a little bit. But we've got to utilise our squad. Listen, we got Luton coming up next. Win that, you're down to 6 games. You know, I think the City can win this league, but I think we've got to win the next 6. And to win the league, we've got to win the 9 out of the 9, which is what I said at the time, which was unlikely. It was difficult. We had Villa. Yeah, Villa a good side. We had Palace away. Palace are a bogey team. We still got to go to Spurs. We've never scored a goal at Spurs in the Premier League. We've never scored a goal at their stadium in the Premier League. So this is why I was
Please do not worry about that game, LB. Please do not worry about that. Spurs. Oh, we lost our 5-0. Oh, dear. Arsenal can't win the league. Oh, dear. That's what will happen when you go there, mate. That'll be like Lawless is actually looking at Man United and giving them stick. He's completely forgotten that Tottenham have got to play Man City and Arsenal. So let's have it right. Lawless is sitting there talking about Man United. Spurs are going to be the one.
West Ham have got to say as well. You've got to play Liverpool and Man City.
They'll roll over, Pete.
Yeah,
They'll
West
Ham
we've got another side.
Lawless, if you dare roll over for Liverpool, you be a disgrace.
Right. Let's do 7 and 8-0, yeah? 7 and 8-0.
Big up to Richard for gifting 10 memberships, man. Absolute legend. Thank you so much for that, guys. And big up for your super chats. They will get read out. Do not worry. We've got some really good ones as well and some good questions that I've starred. Mate, LB, let me just finish with you on this title race because I think you will win all your games. What game are we going to drop and what game are Liverpool going to drop? Because you think both will drop, you said, yeah?
I think you both. Well, I have to believe that you're both going to drop points, otherwise I can't win the league anyway. So I've got to assume that you are going to drop points, otherwise what we're doing here. I think a lot of your games are tricky, man. I really think you've got a really tricky. I think Arsenal have got the hardest run by far. You got Villa at home, right? I don't know, Villa are a bit weird at times. That's just after buy-in as well. Wolves away, solid team. Chelsea, their record against the Big Six is actually pretty decent, and they're not going to want you to win the league. Spurs away, tricky. Bournemouth are now in mad form again. I don't know if you've seen that. Yeah, I mean, they might be back in form, but they're flying. I think they're like 11th. United, that's their last home game of the season, United, so they're going to try. And then Everton, who might be in a relegation scrap.
So why did you say Arsenal win the league then?
I didn't say you're going to win the league. I think City win the league.
You did last week. Oh, I think it'll be Arsenal now win this league.
Well, you should win the league. You should win the league. You're top of the league.
Win the league.
Because it's in your hands.
Hang on a minute. Listen, I want Arsenal to win the league and I'd love it, right? And I'll be well pissed if we don't, right? Like how every fan will. Saying Arsenal should win the league. I don't know. You've just said we've got the hardest fixtures.
Is it in your hands, right? Is it in your hands?
Yeah, it's in our hands. Liverpool just proved how hard it is. You can't say after Liverpool just dropped to Man United, Arsenal should win this league.
I can't say it because I respect your football club. Your defense is the best.
What do you think we're going to drop points in? If you think we should win the league, how are we going to if we're going to drop points?
Well, hang on a minute. There's two different things I'm saying here. You should go on and win the league from here. You got the best defense probably of any team in Europe right now. Right? You got Declan Rice sitting in front. You got Saka up there. You got Havertz who's cooking. Right? You should go and win these remaining 7 games. What do you want me to do here? Like, I feel like Arsenal fans, you can't win with them. You know, I sit here and I respect your football club and say you've got a great team. You know what I mean? You've got the best defense in Europe. You should win these 7 games. And then they go, oh, no. No, I don't want you to say that, no, because we could drop points here or there. So then you go, I know you probably will drop points against bloody Bournemouth. And then they go, what, you're calling us crap? You don't respect us. You cannot win. You can't win with Arsenal fans, man.
But do you know why? What you're saying there is absolute facts, right? But do you know why I questioned you on it? Because you're like, last week, Arsenal think they're going to win this league. Then you've just reeled off 8 games that we might drop points of, and then gone, but they should win the league.
Well, guess
So
what,
that's
Dan?
why I'm putting you up on it.
Easy,
Which one is it?
Winning the league is not easy.
Facts.
My club is in the same position. My club's got to win the next 7 out of 7. Your club's in the same. You want to win the league? Go and win the games. It's not easy. We've got tricky games as well.
Why do you think then? And this isn't me bantering because I'd love to win the league, right? And the way we're playing at the moment, you've got to have confidence that Arsenal can do it. Why are we 3rd favourites still then?
Because of your running. You got a fucking solid running. And it's on.
Yeah, I disagree with that. I think it's because we've got a manager that hasn't done it. And this isn't me coming at Arteta again before people start getting excited in the chat, right? I'm just saying that we're coming up against 2 managers that know how to do this. We've got a team and a manager that don't know how to do it. And I think that's why we've been disrespected. Not disrespect, that's probably the wrong word, but that's why we've been looked at as the 3rd favourites here still.
Well, maybe.
Because right now...
That could be it. That could be it. But let me address this. LB, you're contradicting yourself, though, because you're saying we should win the league, but you're saying we'll drop points. But you're not listening to what I'm saying. You should win the league. Yeah, you've played 31 games this season. Out of the 3 teams, City, Liverpool, and Arsenal, you've been the best team. You've got the best defence in Europe. You should now go on and win 7 out of 7. That's what you should do. Now, if you're going to, I don't think you're going to do that because I think to do that would be insane, but you should do. You've got a sick team. You're in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Mark my words, you'll beat Bayern Munich tomorrow.
100%.
So you should win the next 7. And if you win the next 7, that'll be a remarkable achievement to win all those games. But obviously, do I think you're going to do it? No, I don't think I think you will drop points. But that would be a huge disappointment. You wouldn't sit there and say, oh, don't worry.
I can't even play devil's advocate there. I kind of agree with everything you just said. I can't even play devil's advocate there. No, I'm with you, LB.
Of course, it's tricky, though. My team's in the same position. Potts, we've got to win 7 out of 7. But no one said winning the Premier League's easy, is it? So, you know.
Everyone get the transcript on this and remind him next time he sends a voice note saying, that's it now, lads. No, we're done. Honestly, LB, come on.
Well, my team has to win 7 out of 7. So
but, okay, let me flip it then. And Lawless will love this because he thinks I'm up Arsenal's arse. They've answered every question so far. And they've done it a lot better than they did last season. And that, for me, is why I think that they're in a far better state to do it this season. Games like Brighton last season, I don't think they'd have gone there and got the 3-0. We've said about this, getting the points off Liverpool, getting the points off you guys. You guys have still got to go and play 7. And do you know what? There still is mistakes in City, mate. There is. Look, we're the kings of mistakes, United are. But I watched you against Palace. Going forward, great. But there was some questionable defending against Palace.
Yeah, but we're accepting that now, Dan. We changed our stats. In the last 2 games, you've seen City change the way we play football. We've tried to sort our defence out all year. We've tried different personnel. We've tried different systems. We've trying Kovacic in there. We've tried Bernardo in there. Don't work. So what I said we should do, and Pep has actually done this, is just say, you know what? Fuck the defence.
Just go for it.
Let's just fucking go for it. And you know what? We're going to concede goals. But who cares? If we win our 7 games, we'll probably win the league. If we don't, fair play. I'll clap whoever wins because that's again remarkable. But there's no we can't sort the defense out now. We've just one of those years. You know, Newcastle have had one of those years with injuries. We just got one of those years where our defense is just not great.
KDB back though, mate, and firing. Everyone said at the Arsenal game he's
100 goals. 100 goals. And both stunning strikes, weren't they? You watched that.
Foden was dropped, and I was like, "Oh, okay." Foden dropped for my FPL. I was like, "Oh, what's happening here?" KDB, bang, bang, bang. Haaland scored again. You know, This is what they do, man. This is what they do. This is why I think they'll win the 7, and that's why I think Arsenal have now got to go and do it, because I think you'll have a perfect. And this is probably the biggest compliment I can give to all 3 teams, right? They respect each other to this stage. We've just had a conversation about it because we believe all 3 teams are going to have a near perfect end. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Now, it might not happen. Someone might crumble. Someone might bottle it, if you want to shout that out. I don't think any team can bottle it this year, in my opinion. I don't think Liverpool can bottle it for being 2 points clear and now no longer. I don't think that happens. I think there's 3 teams going at it. Whoever wins, I think you just got to shake their hand and say, do you know what? Fair play. It's been entertaining. You were the best one. Whoever wins it is going to deserve to win it. You can't look at a Premier League table and go, well, they don't really deserve that. You know, I see Simon Jordan today on TalkSport and Graham Souness going at it, going, well, if anyone wins this, I'm not sure Man City are really that great anyway this year, so it won't really be a massive achievement if Arsenal win it. Just shut the hell up, man. Whoever wins this league is going to deserve to win this league, whether it's Man City, Arsenal, or Liverpool. Yeah, that's what happens in a Premier League season. Yeah, you might look back at it and go, that was a bit of a potential Alex Ferguson moment if Klopp manages to win it with Liverpool. People have said that in like 13-14 when they had a shocking team and won the league. You can say that if you want. I don't think Liverpool got a shocking team. I don't think Arsenal or City have. But listen, I know Lawless is worried. I know. I love it. I love the fact he's worried. And he won't sit there and say that he is because he wants to make out that Arsenal are going to throw it away again, which we could still do. But he's worried. That means that we're playing well. I thought against Brighton we were dominant. I must say I didn't think Brighton were particularly good. I thought in the first 10 minutes, I thought they had the ball, but didn't do much with it. I thought Arsenal defensively, though, showed why they're top, man. Ben White was amazing. I'm glad he's okay after that horrific injury he got, by the way. From that, I'm glad he got up from that. No,
He
that
should
was
be fucking banned. That's what.
Yeah, that was embarrassing. I can't defend that. That's just embarrassing. But he's not the only one to do it, mind you. But it was shocking. But Gabriel Saliba are monsters. But going forward again, Kai Havertz, man, I've got to give him the props. I've got to say fair play to him. And I've got to say fair play to Mikel Arteta for proving a lot of people wrong, for sticking by him, for putting him in the position that I really wanted him to see him in. I don't think he's a midfielder. Still don't. I think he's proving why he's not, man. He can be a real menace in that position at number 9. And I've been really impressed with it, man. So we'll see. Let me come to Pete lastly on this. You've always had kind of, not Arsenal's back, but you've always thought we could do it. Maybe you're returning the favour because I've had Newcastle's back. I don't know. But I do feel like, you know, you've always thought that Arsenal could do it. Still confident we can, bruv?
Yeah, definitely. I said it last week. When you asked last week, I said I had a sneaky feeling for Arsenal, that Arsenal could do it. And obviously that was before the Liverpool-Man United game. Even more sort of confident that you guys can do it. You've got a tough round of fixtures, but you've already proven you can go to places and get results. That I still go back to the Etihad. That from a mental aspect, that was massive for Arsenal, and you could see the confidence. Brighton's not an easy place to go, but you went there and literally wiped the floor with them, and there was no complaints. They tried to play football, but you were just way too good for them. And as long as that confidence continues, you will go and win every single game. Like I am, but I do think that Man City will be there. I think Man City will win all their games too, so it will be very, very close. I think you've got more than enough to do it for sure. But it's about having that confidence. Will last season's disappointment be that fire to kind of drive you guys and get you guys over the line? Because you're going to have to go and win every single game.